EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Come on, set. 60 yards.
Mike, 51. 51.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Haywood.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch. Right stone.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson.
All day. I'm coming after you.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
At the 31-yard line.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 31 yards. As his guys are able to stretch first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking. Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game that leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
22-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Echo.
Jackson from the shotgun. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Go, Mike 51. Hey.
High seven.
Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Jackson now. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And an alley to run. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Shoot up.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Even. Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
To throw again on second down. Jackson.
You're all mine.
That's into the hands of the tight end, Doyle. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Tight right.
Odd. 3 down. Odd.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
He's coming.
On second and goal, Jackson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Well, they're making a real first quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Now they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
On first down, Chubb going to get forward for only about a couple. Second and 8 forthcoming. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
They go with Chubb on second down. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Check. 57's the mic.
Hurry.
Here we go, D. All day, defense.
Here's Mayfield. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. He was looking for Landry that time.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the backer.
22, Jet Bubba.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation. But sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
The Browns drive about to get started. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out. Right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
180! Hey, alert 33!
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Good. 180.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
180.
57's the mic.
Here I come.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt.
I got him.
Earl Thomas in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At their 49-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Defense wins championships, baby.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. Odell Beckham Jr. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, 51 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now 14-0.
14. Ravens nothing. Austin Seibert.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think they're going to stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Mike 53.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
Here's Jackson to throw. To Boyle here over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Let's go.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 outlaw.
Don't get nervous.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Set. 60 yards. 3. Mike.
All day, dog.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Let's go,
and the
touchdowns,
Browns
baby.
defense has
Let's
a
go.
touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already getting 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now it's Jackson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. It's caught inside the 25. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory.
We're gonna work.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. 42 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Throwing is Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's second down. I hate to sound really negative, but at this point, an incomplete pass, almost a moral victory that it's not picked off.
Well, you may hate to sound negative.
It was very negative, I know, but all these first half interceptions, it's been tough to watch.
Yeah, couldn't find a silver lining in this one. Much more like lead.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up, and he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram taking it in as they are now on the board here in the first half. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit, because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. Tucker now to kick it away following a touchdown.
The Browns take over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
35-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself, because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Set for 20.
Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up.
My son.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb.
Get ready.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
It's a nice job hitting him on the angle route there. Come out of the backfield, cutting sharply across the middle. And that's good timing between the quarterback and his receiver.
Effective third down play to move the chains.
Real.
Let's bring it.
My son.
On first and 10, Mayfield.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Check pass.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
57's the mic.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
Deuce, 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 deuce.
Regular, regular, regular.
Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
Check 37, check 37.
Check 31, check 31.
That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end. A game
Let's go,
there of
fellas.
21 yards.
Good.
So
180.
they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Hey, wahoo. Hurry, hurry. Watch, watch.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Sack.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
Check
It's
53.
tough because this defense seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
180.
48's Mike.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come, come.
Kings, Kings, Kings.
Sponge, sponge.
From the 35 on second down, Mayfield.
49, check 49, check 49.
Got a man, that's Rashard Higgins. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16
got
on the
this.
first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Good. 180.
Check 48's the mic.
Not here. Hurry, hurry. What's up?
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there.
I'm coming.
A quick throw complete out to Beckham. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders there got the football pretty quickly.
Now they return to the ground game. Chubb, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down the defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
Point it right.
And the ability to stuff him for a loss. That's out to Chubb, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 18. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They're pretty locked in on offense.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
Tony Jefferson on the
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Check tight.
36.
Alert.
Watch edge.
Check 4. Check
Regular.
Check 26. Rush in. Back.
From the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And this is caught. Touchdown,
We
Cleveland.
touchdown in your city.
Beckham there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting the team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play. This passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm down.
Again, Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Mack Wilson. And he takes this one back into the end zone.
That's how
and
you
the
score.
Browns defense has a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Their own 19-yard line.
Ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give him a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving.
We'll see if they can do it here. Throwing again on second down. Jackson, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Mark Ingram there. And it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll try to run it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
From the gun, Jackson. Steve's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Delta.
Now Jackson on first down, eluding the pressure right. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Morgan Burnett. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And we're back now here in Cleveland. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 20.
48's Mike. Come on, D. Check 48's to Mike. Check 48's to Mike.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Interception, baby, all day.
Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it,
Here we go.
Who's happy about this play?
Watch the
Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other. It's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was looking for Nick Boyle that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Ready, set.
Mike 51. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
To throw again, Jackson. Oh, he got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Jackson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey.
On 2nd and 7, Jackson. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Ravens are in for 6. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. I'll never see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails? Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself. He's not your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory.
Go!
A big play that time out of Chubb. 47 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the ground, it's Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and that will extend this big lead.
49, Ravens 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
All day, baby, all day.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown the last go-around. Obviously, they're hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Number 53.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Jackson being chased out left. He'll run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First down, Ravens.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let's get them hoes.
And an alley to run. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Beating him there with his legs. 21 yards, first down. So a first and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 36. Jackson from the shotgun. He's got a Danbrook. Good read. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I'm going to hit you all day.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Watch the run, watch the run. Ready.
To throw again on second down. Jackson flush to his right. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Seth Roberts, 29 yards. And the Ravens are in for 6. Tucker with the extra point. And that will shave one more off this lead.
49, Ravens 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he's got some space here. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
They run again.
You better get in the weight room, son. Watch Twitch.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
Hurry! Motion. What's up?
Now Chubb fights through him. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager.
You better get in the weight room, son.
By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. That's not a guy they want to see consistently.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get straight out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Let's get that ball.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his tight end, David Njoku.
Come on now, let's go.
Today's final score, Browns 49.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.